if you like to play with makeup and you need a moment to relax, then sit back and get cozy. Tonight we're going to do a yellow and green eyeshadow look on my hooded eyes using the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Blends Artistry palette and this Ethereal Shimmery pressed eyeshadow from the Pastel Roses. If you love ethereal shimmers, stay tuned for this. We will be calling this a lemon lime makeup look, so let's get into it. This is the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Blends Artistry palette. I recently got this and I've been having so much fun with it. Take a River 01 and go into this yellow shade here. I'm gonna focus that on the end here and then towards the center. Go towards the inner corner of the lid. And I'm basically just going to take it all over this lid space here, just as kind of like a base. Whatever's left on the brush, taking it on the outer end. And taking it up here in the eye socket. Whatever's left on the brush. Just gonna take it on the lower lash. And same thing on this eye, starting on the end here. And then take it towards the center. We will be layering some more yellows, also green, so this is basically like the base layer, like I said. And whatever's left on the brush, on the lower lash. I saw someone on Reddit use a white eyeliner on their waterline and then go over it with powder eyeshadow, like a bright color, so I want to try that tonight. Can't imagine it feeling comfortable, but also been trying this like circular eyeshadow shape. So we're going to practice that again tonight. Place some more right on the lid. And now I'm going to take this brighter yellow and focus that in the inner corner of the lid. Just kind of like swipe it all the way across. I really like that yellow. And I'm just going to build it up until I'm satisfied. Whatever's left on the brush. Lower lash. I'm going to take a little bit on the brow bone. I woke up with this like giant pimple in my eyebrow. It is huge. Thankfully my brow hairs are kind of covering it. And I'm going to take a little more of this darker yellow. Just place some more on the ends. And now I'm going to take some of this bright green. We're going to start with this brush and then go into a smaller one, but I'm just going to keep my eyes open. And while looking forward, just place this on the end. I forgot to bring out Q-tips, so I'm going to take a little bit on the outer end of the lower lash. I'm going to take a rougher 03, go back into this yellow, just to see if I can try to clean this up a little bit. I'm going to take a River 13, go into that bright green again, and I'm going to lightly take it above the crease. Take a little more and do the same thing on the side. I think I want to try using this color in my waterline. We'll see. Just kind of adding a little more to the outer end. Now I'm going to take that River 03 again, and we're going to go into this darker green. And I'm just going to make a little circular type shape for my outer end, like the outer V, you know, but outer C. I'm just gonna lightly try to blend this towards the inner portion of the eye. I will say these shadows really do blend pretty easily. Take a tiny bit more. Just fill in this end here. Okay, I'm not that mad at it. This eye has been giving me trouble for a few months now. I cannot seem to figure out the shape. It drastically changed over the course of a year or something like that. I don't know, but it's no longer the same shape as this eye, so I'm relearning how to do my eyeshadow. But again, I'm taking a little more of that dark green and just try to make somewhat of a similar shape as the other eye. Going above the crease, just lightly bring it into the inner half of the eye, I guess. Like when I look like this, like with my head up, they look somewhat similar, but the fold here, like the hood, is just really messing things up. I need to one day just sit down and focus and figure out how I need to start mapping out my eyeshadow. So this one's looking good as usual. This one is a different shape, but try to just wipe away some of this green here. Okay, that's like a little better. I should probably just go get some Q-tips, but don't want to get up. Okay, I'm taking a little more of that darker green and just gonna try to like reinforce this shape. And I'm still just trying to get this shape a little bit more even to this one. Okay, that's close enough to me. Now I'm gonna mix the two greens. And I'm gonna take this in the inner corner. And take some more and do the same thing on this eye. Right. I'm going to go back with the River 13 into, let's do the brighter yellow. Just a little bit on the outside. Of the green. Okay, let's try the Waterline and then we'll get into the Shimmer. This is the Surratt Inner Light Baton in the shade Perle. this on the waterline. Then we're going to try to layer the powder shadow on top. We will see how that goes. Okay, so we're going to go into the bright green, and I'm just going to like tap it on the waterline. I might have to mute this part because there's a bunch of sirens, so... Okay, so it's definitely working. I don't know if it'll last or anything, and my brush is all wet, but it does look pretty good. I've been hooked on the Apple TV show For All Mankind. It's like an alternative version of history when the US and the Soviet Union were racing to get to the moon first. I almost turned it off in the middle of the first episode because I was like, this is not going to be for me. However, by like episode 2, I was fully hooked, and I literally went to bed at like 4 a.m. last night because I wanted to finish season 2. It's just so good. Definitely recommend if that sounds like something you'd be interested in. But again, I did not think I was going to be interested in it, so... Okay, so I accidentally got some of the green way below the lash on this eye, so I'm just going to wipe my brush off a little and then try to blend that out a little bit. So my brush is a little wet, so I'm just going to take that rubber 13 from earlier. Take a little more of the green. And I'm going to take some more of that bright yellow and just run that in the inner corner of the lower lash. Okay, let's get into some shimmer. I just accidentally stuck my fingernail into the pan, but let's get into some shimmer. This is the Pastel Roses Shimmer Pressed Eyeshadow in the shade Little Star. Usually I would take this on my finger, but I want this to be more of like a wash of shimmer, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to take a rubber 27 and just go across the lid. Ooh, that is giving like Mountain Dew. Whatever's left on the brush, on the brow bone. And I'm just gonna lightly tap inner corner. And we do have lots of fallout since I just dug my fingernail into it, so it's kind of falling apart. Look at how pretty that is. Like, it looks juicy. Get the brow bone. And then the inner corner. I am definitely into that. Whatever's left on the brush. Cupid's bow, but we are going to do a little gloss. And this is the Unicorn Snot Quiet Riot Glitter Lip Duo in the shade Aura. So you've seen me talk about these a few times. It's a matte lip on one side and then a gloss on the other. I thought about it, doing the full green lip, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to do some of the green glitter gloss. And as you can see, the shimmer is on another level. Like, that's just one layer. Okay, I'm gonna put on mascara really quickly. It's a mascara that I'm testing out. It's not released yet, so I can't talk about it, but I'll be right back. Alright, and that is my ethereal yellow and green eyeshadow look, aka lemon lime eyeshadow look. What do we think? I am into this, I must say. We do have some glitter fallout, but in real life, just do the eyeshadow first and then do your base. But again, this was another fun exercise for me. I've been having so much fun with this eyeshadow palette. Like I keep saying, since there's like all the colors of the rainbow, the eyeshadow possibilities are endless. I really hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what else you want to see from me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I post Sunday mornings and I try to go live on Thursday nights, so if you want to see more, just click the little notification bell. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great night or a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.